Why do I always do this to myself? Like, I go for things that are way too hot to eat.
Oh, is it all imagination? Am I stuck in Christmas time? In Christmas time.
This is the absolute last recipe, well, the last savory recipe from this whole series, and I realized that we didn't have any seafood. It's all pork. It's all really fatty. Well, this is a fatty recipe as well. But at least I'm gonna give people who are not necessarily pork eaters or meat eaters an option. This is a full seafood dish that's perfect for Christmas. What we're doing today is kind of like a mishmash from a Hawaiian garlic shrimp scampi, a Filipino garlic and butter shrimp, prawns that we eat a lot here in the Philippines, and a Singaporean salted egg shrimp. So it's all those things coming together in one beautiful package, and it's absolutely simple to do. So nice wok here. Ooh, it's a little too hot. It's way too hot. We're gonna wait for that smoke to come out. Once that's out, we're gonna go ahead and start the recipe. Now that we've averted a possible fire, we're gonna go ahead and start our recipe. Very simple. We start with way too much butter for any recipe. I put a little bit of oil in there as well, just to make sure that the butter doesn't burn too fast. To that, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of garlic. And by a tiny bit, I mean a shitload. That garlic's gonna cook really fast because it's really hot in there. So what we're gonna do is already start off and start adding our shrimp. We're just waiting for everything, or all the shrimp rather, to really change in color. We're gonna take them off, do the sauce, and then combine everything together again. So the shrimp are partially cooked. We're gonna go ahead and just transfer them. So now we have this beautiful garlic butter. And what we're gonna do now is gonna give you an even bigger heart attack because we're gonna add more butter. That goes inside, a bit more garlic. I'm gonna take one duck egg, split it right there in the middle. This is a salted duck egg. You'll see that. We're gonna take that yolk out and flavor the butter with it. Just the yolk right there. That's exactly what we're looking for. And that's just gonna give us beautiful kind of savory flavors. Mash all that in. And just to make it even more sinful, some evaporated milk goes in. Bring all that to a simmer. I'll give it a taste. Need a bit more salt and a bit more sugar. So fish sauce and about 1 teaspoon of sugar. You really don't need that much, just to make it come together nicely. Once that bubbles again, the shrimp go back in. And this time we actually finish cooking them there. Close that up while it finishes, and then we're gonna go ahead and chop up some of my green, you call these green onions? Yeah, green onions, or baby leeks, either or. So the white parts go in now, and then the green parts I'll put right before serving. And then last piece of the puzzle, a little bit of spice with the red chili. That already smells gorgeous. I'm gonna throw in the chili, taste the sauce at this point. Almost there, a little bit of fish sauce. Green parts, a little bit of black pepper. Yes. And just like that, you have a variation of something that a lot of people love. It's slightly different, so it feels a little special, and it tastes amazing. Now, time to try everything. I always do this to myself. Like, I go for things that are way too hot to eat. That's a perfectly cooked shrimp right there. And all the flavors in my head. I only give head to shrimp. I knew you were gonna say something about that. Thanks for watching, guys. That was the last savory video that we're doing. Tomorrow, we're actually doing a desserts recipes, and sorry, that was terrible English. Tomorrow, we are starting off the dessert recipes. We're doing 3 dessert recipes to close out this whole series. So I hope you guys actually try these dishes and not just looking at it on the internet, because that's kind of weird to just watch food and not want to eat it or try it. Anyways, you do you, I do me. Bye.
Santa's little helper. Santa's little helper. We're Santa's little helpers. We make the wheels go round.